Hello, Michelle Shelley Liberty here of Cozy Cow Gaming. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, today we are going to try out a new game called Leaf Town. I've tried it a couple of times. It's a thinker for sure. It was my pleasure to receive a key from keymailer and the developers. Let me tone down the music just a skosh. And we can get going. Now, as I said, this is kind of a bit of a thinker. But you know, it deals with farming. So that's certainly something I enjoy, as we all know. Let's just come over here. And we'll choose number 3, because I have not tried that one yet. We go to a new game, and we can choose these areas. I like to work with the woodland in the beginning, because I'm still not quite sure how to get all this done. Simple terrain helps players learn game mechanics. Proper tile placement earns extra rewards. So this is our grid where we do our gameplay. So number 1, select a plot. So your your grid looks like a series of these little pictures, and then over on this section are the pieces that you get to work with. So you would left mouse click and drag over to an empty spot, and what you want to do is to get a tile placed so that it has buffs, I guess you might say, based on the natural resources around it. You just release the mouse button to complete the purchase, and bam, you're done. All right, so number 1, earning gold. Plots with the coin type will generate gold after the purchase. Purchasing plots cost these sapphires, blue gems. The round goal is the goal money is required in a specific amount when you click on harvest. The current total gold is here in the now section. So this is how much you want to get when you click harvest. And then this will indicate if you have acquired any bonuses that you need to take into account. The level goal to achieve 20 successful turns to win the game. Failing to reach the goal, the red X, will cost a heart, and here's where your hearts are located. And reaching 0 will result in game over. Yeah, that's where I've been. Like I said, it's a thinker, and I'm just sort of getting the hang of it. Now, I do want to mention one little thing that happened to me when I first launched the game, is that it was entirely in a foreign language that I could not read. It was not the alphabet that I was used to, so I had to figure out where settings were without knowing what keys to press. It was interesting. I got it to English clearly, and we're golden, but that was a little disconcerting at first. So gameplay. 1, plot attributes. Hover the mouse to view the plot information. Each plot has a type, which is here. The tags, which would be these 3 things here, and the functions. Permanent coin to machine purchases. So that's what you need to pay attention to, because that's going to help you figure out placement and anticipating how much you're going to get or need to get in order to acquire your target. Number 2, plot effects. Resource generate the coin resource generates gold, like the potato. The factory has the up arrow, or I call it a recycle bin. Boosts resources matching the tags. The machine, which is this one here in the red, clears environmental resources on the map. And that's useful because then that will enable you to put another tile there afterwards. If you fill up all your tiles, you're basically just rearranging one tile you've placed for another one that you've placed. The purple item directly produces effects, like this would produce coal, I'm assuming. Discover more effects in the game. So confirm. And so drag the icon from the shop over here to the grid. So we have 5 pieces to place. If we place something here, we have woods. If it's an effect that can go diagonally, we have water. And then we have mountain, which is probably like ore, that type of thing. So we have a gear, which is will produce something. It produces gear, I'm assuming. We have a greenhouse. Its function needs to be adjacent flower near a flower. We have no flowers. Function is to triple the attribute after skill use. Potato. It's going to earn us money. So we're going to put it right there. As we're moving it over, it's telling us which block it would have the best on. We could put it here. It would be happier there. Purchasing a plot costs 3 diamonds, so we're down to 7, and you gain 10 diamonds each turn. Prioritize purchasing resource plots. So here we have the potato. The seedling shed will affect the potato because it says it affects vegetables, crops, which potato qualifies. Mushroom is also a crop, so that might be something we could put near one. Logging. Now logging, it would be really good around trees and other things. That one already has buff, so maybe if we put it here, then we can move these around if we change our mind afterwards. Plots on the map can be moved by dragging, hover over the icon of relevant objects to view descriptions. All right. The gear gives a part. I don't know. I really haven't used those. But at no point does it say that it would be happy with that. If I put a greenhouse here, doesn't seem to be doing anything. A seedling will affect the potato directly. And we've run out of diamonds, so we can't get the mushroom. So we click harvest. Our target was 2. We got a total of 11 and a star. So that was a good turn. And the logging or whatever thing that I put right there took out that block there. Now we can see what else we've got. All right, we can get a chicken and a chicken coop. The excavator needs to be near stone. So I could put that there or there. Or down in here. I might put that there. is if we get the chicken, put it there, and then the chicken coop, put it there, and we're down to 2. I was kind of hoping for the green shrimp, but we're out. So all we can do is hope we made the right decisions. Target was 8, we made 17. And we got some things excavated, which means we now have empty spots again. Achieve 20 successful turns to win the game. Keep up the good work. Yay. So I'm assuming that this is how many turns out of the 20. Our target now is 15 coins. So here's a carp. 2 coins for each fish resource sold. We've got a logging, which I think might be really useful. We could get another chick, but we only have 1. Oh, we could get a hen. Let's get a hen. So it's interacting with both of these. So that's good. And we still have 6 of the sapphire coins left. Let's see what else we can get. Oh, why don't we try for the carp? Place machines next to eligible resource plots. They will clear the plot at the end of the turn. I think it's interacting with both of those. And that's interacting with that. I hope. Excellent. Excellent. Uh-oh, we got snow now. Our target is 25 coins. All right. We have a feed factory, which needs to be placed adjacent to chicken, which means we'd move this maybe to here, and then we could get a feed. Oh, it went down here. Okay. And now it's interacting with the hen. So that's good. We still have 10 diamonds, so we can do logging or the excavator. I think I would rather go with the logging because it might affect both of those. I don't know. All right. We're out of space. Hot diggity dog. So that we got earned 40. Oh, hello. We got a choice. And this is where I think I really messed things up because I'm not quite sure what all of this means. And honestly, these 3 choices I've never seen before. So, and our target this time is 40 coins. Last time we got 39. So hopefully... refrigeration technology, gain 1 aquatic resource per turn. A hoist, or machine range enhanced. Okay. A plant rack, gain 3 permanent gold for each machine owned with vegetables. I'm looking at what we have, what we can put on the grid. We have no fruit trees, so I don't think that that's going to be useful. A pump might be useful, but that's going to get rid of your water, I assume. We have another chicken coop, which might be helpful, and an excavator. So the excavator, let's try the hoist. Okay, the hoist. We have the feed factory, so I kind of don't want to move that. The excavator, what is that? That is the seedling shed. So if I move that over there, that might be useful. It would open up this. If I bring the excavator, I could do that. The pump might go there, in which case it might take away those two so we could get other types of stuff. Function adjacent to a fruit. We don't have one. Okay, I don't know what this does, so let's try the gear. I don't know what happened to it. It says I purchased it, but then it disappeared. Okay. And then we have a chicken coop, a birdhouse, and a juice factory. Birdhouse adjacent to a bird. Okay. I think I'm going to go for the juice factory. With the, it's not going to do anything right now. Maybe later. Let's find out. Harvest. Ha! I'm always amazed. And okay, so some of the things that just the choices made sense. All right. Bulk freight. When selling resources, gain 1 additional diamond when selling resources. We haven't sold resources, I don't think. A maintenance paint, gain an extra 3 diamonds when using a skill. Okay. Premium shrimp and crab license. That might be kind of interesting. Because we've got some fishy stuff going on. Aquatic plant. Let's choose that one. Okay. Let's see what we've got. We've got the juice factory. But we still don't have any fruit. That's not helpful. A wool factory. Nice, but we don't have any sheep. Let's move that one over and get the logging, and that will affect those 2 there. Fish market. Adjacent to fish for selling, and that was something to do, and there we go. Now we have the ability to sell the fish, and we got our 20% bonus. So we could get another crucian carp. But if we take a look at the aquatic plant, it's a warehouse value, also calculated high attribute, aquatic seafood. It doesn't. All right, well, let's find out. It wants it right there. And oh, it could go there. But then it's not next to that. It's just so that the water stuff is near. I don't know if it will be sellable. If that's a word. We've got logging. There's no other places for excavating. We could just go ahead and get the wool because we are going to get it at some point. maybe plunk it down and just hope for the best. Let's see. Did it! We got 81. Oh, now 90. Oof. Okay, we have a cow, an enoki mushroom, and a textile mill adjacent to sheep. We still don't have sheep. No sheep. Logging, that's good. That's a good one. You put that there. And what is this here? A crab nest. Where did that come from? Function adjacent shell permanent. Function destroyed at start of turn. Alright, or there, or up in there. Okay, we'll find out. So we have a yellow cow, we have the enoki mushroom. Let's put that maybe near the seedling. Yeah. A textile next. Give 2 products from the warehouse on sale. Well, let's just put it there. I don't think it's going to do us any good, but we'll put it there. And let's just harvest and see if we made it, or if we just blew it. Oh, we barely made it. We barely made it. And the crab thing is back in our bar again. Okay, and there's a sheep. We got a sheep. So the sheep, move the sheep over, or the cow down here. Of course I had to get a cow. I'm crazy cow. Cozy cow lady. Crazy cow later. Yeah, all the same. Sheep. A shrimp farm. Oh, that might be kind of cool right there. So we've got the wool factory. So we want that giving buffs to the sheep. We have a juice factory. That doesn't do any good. What else do we have? I think that's what would help there. Poor cow's not really doing much of anything. Let's get the coal and put that down somewhere. And it did whatever it was going to do. So, yay. Put that right there. Cable. For each different type of resource, permanent inch. Oh, okay. We've bought everything. So here we go. Oh no! If the total coins are less than the target, then coins during settlement, the turn fails, the stars are deducted. Once we get down to 0, we're done. All right, well that turn was a big bust. All right, so we have another cow, a veg market. So if we did that, we could move him down here and that there, and then we can grab the veg market and put right there. A screw, a drill. Clear surrounding lumber, stone, and water. Maybe there, and then it's going to clear out some space so we could go that way and do something. Juice factory. We have a dairy cow, and the other cow is up there. So if I were to move that there, so those two are still in cahoots. They're cahootinizing, so that works. And then let's bring the dairy cow near the... Oh, what happened? What is this? Warehouse price effective. Okay. So what if I were to bring the juice factory down and that up? I don't know if that's a reasonable choice. Ha! Okay. All right, and we got some buffs. Okay. Indoor temperature control, resource affected by special weather gain. Okay. High quality storage warehouse affects the increase permanent coins per turn. Triggers twice. Fruit fertilizer. We still don't have any fruit trees. So I don't want to do that one. Let's go with the high quality storage warehouse. So now we have 2 of the crab nests. We have a wool factory. We already had one. A seedling shed. We have one. A chicken coop. We got 1, and it is servicing both of them. Another chick. A fish. Another fish. That actually might be really smart. What if I were to put it there and then... Oh, that's the veg market. The shrimp farm. What if I were to move that over there and then that there? Yeah. Oh, look. We got green across the board. That's good. That was a good move. All right. What if I were to put the chicken coop right there? Is it? It is. It can do a 4-way. That's a nice size chicken coop. So that works right there. Let's see. What if I were to put that there? I think it wants... Oh, it does. It wants to be near the trees. It wants to be near trees. So we must let it be near trees. Okay, so we've got a gear. Oh, we have these things down here. That seems to be happy there. This doesn't really have a big happy point anywhere, and this doesn't have anything with which to do anything. Why not? The gear. And it's gone, so I don't know what that did for us, but let's harvest and... Oh, we got a 20% bonus. We made a choice, the right choice somewhere. Let's click harvest and find out how we did. Hot diggity dog! We're still at 2 stars. We didn't get the stars back. Did we not get our stars back? That hardly seems fair. This is a skill. Clear 1 nature plot on the map. Oh! I did not know we could be doing that. I did not realize what that was. So these things that are way over here. Okay, for each resource in warehouses, gain 2 permanent coins. Resource freight reduces... Resource attributes in warehouses are doubled. Product recycling. When selling products, gain an additional diamond. I think I want to go with the barn one. Okay. We still have 1 more resource. Can I get like one of these? I can. Okay. And we're out of that little item. Okay, so... Ooh, we have a rooster. Man, I wish I made some other choices. Okay. A water lily. A drill. Surrounding lumber, stone, and water. That's gonna deal with a lot of that stuff right there. Cable. clothing store. Adjacent to sheep. We can pull that one off. Right? Right? Is that what it said? Yep. Oh, look at our bonus. 70%. Clearly the right choice. A water lily. He wants to be right there. But if I move him out, I feel like we did better off when they were there. Not sure. A pump, a cable for... Oh, we also have the... We still have no fruit. No fruit. Just saying. No fruit. A rooster. If I put him there and put that there and then put that there. Cable. Put it on the board. And it disappeared. Okay. We'll just put it there. I don't think it'll do any good, but we'll put it there anyway and harvest. Okay. All right, here we go again. Automated irrigation. Resource effects that increase regional coins trigger twice. Okay, fence. Sheep gain 2 permanent gold each turn and bulk freight. When selling resources, an additional diamond. Resource. Okay, we'll just pick one. Yeah, just pick one. All right, so we're watering things because it's raining, so that's lovely. Let's move him over here. And they're all chicken cooped. Where would you be happier? I just feel you're not in a happy place. I don't know where about that one. That's adjacent veggies. It's only counting that one. Oh, a mushroom farm. That might be something. Yeah, there we go. That makes them happy. We have another cow. Give 2 products from the warehouse on sale. Ooh, metal. And a drill. I think, oh, logging excavation. What if I were to move you there and you there? And that opened up logging. Okay. Drill, clearing surrounding stuff, but I don't necessarily want to do that. What is your dealio? Doesn't really say much of anything. It is aquatic. What if I were to put you there, move you there, and then you're the feed factory. That's those two or those two. Let's keep it there. The seedling shed, can I put you to the other side? And then put the yellow cow there, maybe? And then a drill there. And metal there. And it disappears, and we harvest. This is the game. This is what it is. Let's see. All vegetable building attributes. Fertilizes, I guess, all vegetable attributes. Special aquarium. For each fish resource that you have, you get a bonus of 5%. Bulk freight. Let's try the aquarium thingy-mabobber. Okay. And we're at 36% on our bonuses. Now, let's see where we're at. We have a pigeon. We don't have a bird coop. We have a marine museum. We're getting much more interesting. A mushroom dinner? Let's put that over by the mushrooms. Feed factory. A tomato. That's the veg mart. Let's move you down here. Let's move the tomato there. We have a pigeon. I don't know if that's going to help us in any way. A marine museum. Okay. Oh, we're out of diamonds. Let's just go ahead and put some stuff on the board and see what happens. All right. Oof. Barely. Barely. Oh, 600. But we're still at 36% on our bonuses, so that's good. A heavy hammer, that's new. Clear surrounding lumberstone. Okay, the gear, the logging thing. Crabs, grass, shrimp. Ooh, livestock shed. Ooh, that might be useful. Where can I fit that in? Well, let's pull you down. Let's move you up, and you up, because this is a grouping here. And then we can put the livestock shed there. We have shrimp. We have crabs. We have a heavy hammer, a logging. Oh, and insufficient. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Okay. We did it. All right. Still with the 36%. Okay. We have a black sheep. So we could move him over. Maybe. Or down here, maybe. And put the black sheep right in here. That's the clothing store. Okay. be great if we had a wool factory easier, but I don't think we really don't. A manure factory. To a bird. Okay. Evidently the birds make manure. Okay. A bird reserve. So that needs to be with those two there. If I'm gonna get that. Oh, another feed factory. All right, this is getting a little trickier now. Oh, we're still good. 5 more rounds left. And still have our 36%. We only have 2 blocks open. I mean, we could put bird reserve right there. I mean, I'm not sure if it's really helping. Oh, we do have this. If we take away that, then move that so those two are together. But then that's of no use. That needs to come down. That, oh, right. If I move the barn up there, it's only servicing 1. But then I could put that there. And now it's servicing it. Okay, servicing the bird. Okay, this is a 0. Adjacent shell regional. If I were to flip those. Ah, there we go. Now it's relating to the shrimperoo. So, oh, there we go. Little flipper action worked beautifully. We have a clam, but I don't think that's going to help us any. Pump logging clears water and lumber. If I were to move this over here and that over there, then we could do pump logging right there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So yeah, maybe I move that over there and that down there. All right, let's find out. 1,000. Whew. 81% buffs. Oh! All right. New set. Okay, we've got a vegetable fertilizer. All vegetable building attributes are doubled. Fish nutrient solution. Fish plot purchase attributes, I guess, doubled. Maintenance brigade or barricade. Gain 20% bonus multiplier when using a skill. And that would be those, like the axe down at the bottom. We don't have any extra, so that's not going to help us. I'm going to go with the fish, just because we seem to be really heavy on the aquatics. Although, we can move you over. What if I were to move you down there? Oh, we also have another barn. That's a veg canning adjacent to vegetables. Okay. And you're a mushroom diner. You got lost. Okay. We have another sheep. We have a quail. So if I were to move you there, are you still good? I think so. So if I move the quail there, now we've got 2 birdies on the board. We have broccoli that could go there. Wait, where did the broccoli go? Put the broccoli there. Manure plant. All right, here we go. Oh, no. One more. I think we lost a buff. But all right. A marine hall, adjacent seafood. It's a mushroom diner. What if I were to move that up? Okay. We have a yellow cow. Let's put that on the board. All right. Excellent. All right. 1 star left and 3 rounds. Oof. And we got nothing extra on the board. We have 2 more spots. We could take something off if we think we have something that's higher priced. If we take that down, then a lot of these dropped. What if we were to put the catfish, which looks like it's 20? Was that better than what he was producing? Like that's 12. That's still 12. Okay. Yes, I know. That's what I just did. We've got coral. We've got pump logging. I can't think of anything else other than the catfish. If we take down this guy, well, wait, maybe this guy, and put him up there. That was 15 where he was 14, so it's 1 up. All right, let's find out. Just barely is good enough. 2 more and we have no space. Can we delete any of these? We can do a switcheroo. We threw him up and he's only a 5. There's no way to delete them. I could stand for a deletion. A crab nest. That increased our now at 1134. It was 1134 and now it's 1140. This is a marine museum. What if I were to do that? Doesn't do any good. How do I get... $1147. What if I would put that up there? 1142. Nope. Put that one back. That won't work. All right. I guess we just push a button. Nope. Aww. High score was 1675 in 18 rounds. Max buildings are cows. Cozy cow. Hey. Bought building 61. Refreshes. I don't know what that means. Tools 8. Okay. So there was our first game board. It's a cute game. It's a thinker. There's no way around it. There's a thinker. But I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it too. Let me know in the comments if you would be interested in me actually playing this live stream. If you guys would like to chime in. I think this would be a game that would have to be active chat conversation about what we're doing and recommendations. That's what I think. Let me know what you think. I'm really curious. Please like and subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for your time. Thanks for being here as always. You have a great day, a great morning, afternoon, evening, your choice. Just have a great one because you deserve it. And I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Bye now.